Because I'm giving you all these benefits, I expect somewhere in my mind and in my heart that you will not go anywhere. And that's a mistake, because a man will not be kept just because you're washing his clothes.
Yeah. You will never be his dream girl.
Yes.
Just because you're doing all these things. And also, you know, why buy a cow when you can get the milk for free? Right? Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Judyowiti and I'm so glad that you're watching. Here on this channel, I give wisdom tips and encouragement so you can live your best life. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I have been speaking on the topic on dating, and today we are doing the do's and don'ts of dating. Now with me here is Cynthia Muiru, and I'm so happy to have her here today. I'm so excited. Cynthia is a final year student at a local university. She's currently on attachment and she hopes to graduate by the end of this year. So karibu sana, Cynthia. Oh my God, you have no idea. I have been wanting to interview you for a while now, because you're just fire. You have so much wisdom beyond your years.
Yes, I am humbled that you invited me. Your content is amazing and it's very relatable. That's one thing I really like about your channel. So this is good, and they should stick till the end, because this conversation will be fruitful. And
by the way, Cynthia is also a YouTuber. I'm going to put a link in the description below. So the first thing I wanted us to tackle is when campus girls play WIFEY.
Yes.
Yeah? So you have left home.
Yes.
Wazazi wanajua umeenda kusoma. So your parents know you've gone to study.
Yes.
So you've gone to campus, you've met a guy there. Both of you are students. But now what happens is that during class time, this guy has gone to class. He's gone to study.
Yes.
You've gone to his room. You're cleaning. You're cooking, you're making sure that his clothes are well cleaned, ironed, zimekunjwa poa. You're having sex with him at night.
Yes.
Okay? So basically you've given yourself the role of a wife. Even though nobody has given you that role, you have given it yourself. You have bestowed it upon yourself. So Cynthia, why do you think this happens? What's wrong with this picture?
Okay. First and foremost, I think that when ladies now come into campus, they've come from high school where there are rules, there are regulations, wamekaziwa sana. So by the time they're getting to campus, they're like, this is a place, there's a lot of freedom, you know. Now akiingia first year, there are all these boys coming in, all these cute guys coming in, and she's thinking, wow, my parents are not that much around. I don't have teachers to really tell me this or that. There's so much freedom. Plus, also, when these ladies are also coming into campus, most parents don't sit their daughters down and tell them, you know what, when you go to campus, you will find these guys and they will approach you. Try and rather handle it through point A and not point B. Most ladies don't get that. So when they come into campus, they don't have a lot of knowledge about relationships. So by the time they're coming in, they're very naive.
So you feel like parents who are failing?
Well, some are, because some don't. And it's true. If you go to campus and after two madema wili watatu, ask them, ukikuja campus, did your mother sit you down? Tell you about guys in campus? They'll be like, no. Because you're also excited that, oh wow, nimeapproachiwa. Oh, I've been approached by a cute guy. Oh, okay. So sometimes you're naive, you're excited, there's a lot of freedom. You have very little knowledge about relationships. That's another thing. And sometimes also, you know, a lot of peer pressure. If my circle of 5 friends, for example, all of them are dating, all of them are washing their boyfriend's clothes, all of them are sleeping with their boyfriends, all of them get money from their boyfriends.
You feel left out.
If I'm not doing
like, what's wrong with me?
Yes. You know, they'll actually ask you, Cynthia, uko sawa? Anyway, ulalangi na chali yako. Why? You know, like that's, it's like, you're stupid. You feel stupid, you look stupid because all your friends are doing it. So you're not doing it. There's that pressure, you know what, to fit in, to conform. You'll be like, you know what, let me do it. That's another reason as to why most of these ladies do these things.
Wow. Do you also feel like when ladies are doing this, it's almost like they are trying to purchase the loyalty of this guy? Like, if I wash for him his clothes, if I do these things for him, then they are going to see me as wife material, and then they will maybe, take me in, they'll make me their wife.
Yes. Most ladies want to be wives someday. You know? So by the time she's dating this guy, definitely she will do all these things to prove a point, to prove, you know what, I can be a wife. Because I'm giving you all these benefits, I expect somewhere in my mind and in my heart that you will not go anywhere. And that's a mistake, because a man will not be kept just because you're washing his clothes. Yeah.
You will never be his dream girl.
Yes.
Just because you're doing all these things. And also, why buy a cow when you can get the milk for free? Right?
You're giving this man everything. Hakuna ile anticipation. You want to prove a point so bad. You don't want this guy to go, Because we also, when we get into relationships, the last thing in our mind is being left. We don't want to be heartbroken. Hatutaki kuachwa. So also, they're trying so hard kutoachwa. They give too much. By the time they're coming out, they've given too much. They get so heartbroken. So heartbroken. And it happens all the time.
And here's the thing. This man is going to study and he's going to classes and has left you behind to do the house chores. First of all, you are the house help. You are the housekeeper. That's what you are.
Yes.
Because you're not a wife.
You're not.
There's something very wrong with a man like that. A man who doesn't care about the fact that you need to get an education.
Yes.
A man should be pushing you forward. A man should be uplifting you. A man should be encouraging you to attend classes.
Yes.
A man should want to see you become better.
Yes.
What took you there?
Yes.
That is what you need to focus on.
Yes.
Go and work hard and get your papers. Work hard and put your foundation in place. There's a time for everything. So work hard, get your papers, and then those other things will come.
Yes, there are seasons in life.
Yeah.
Like when you're in first year to fourth year in university, that's a season. It's not going to last forever.
Yes.
It's just 4 years, by the way. It's just 4 years.
And it goes so fast, by the way.
It goes so fast. Like, I'm in fourth year, like it goes so fast. So if you can just use this season wisely, maximize that season as a student. Like the way you were saying, you pursue your dreams, passions here and there after class, read, work hard. There will be that season for you to become a wife. There is a season. Like the Bible says, there's a time for everything. There's a time for everything.
And that's the thing. When we mix up seasons in our lives, we always end up in trouble. When you're supposed to be doing one thing, you want to leave that thing and be doing the next. We are always wanting to do the next. Like when you are in primary school, you just want to be done and be in high school. When you're in high school, you just want to be done and in campus because you think that's the best life. When you're in campus, you just want to be done and start working. When you're single, you just want to be married. So we always want that next season. But I wish that we would find out what's the purpose in this season. What are the things I'm supposed to be doing in this season? And then just get those things that you're supposed to get in that season.
True.
Every season, God intended it to achieve a certain purpose.
Yes.
So you're going to college. You're supposed to be making sure that you work hard and get those good grades and get those certificates. Exploring your hobbies. Learn a new skill. Make friends. Take online classes in the evenings. Like do whatever you have to do to be able to earn the skills that you need, because it's so competitive out there. And you want to go out there when you have laid the foundation for your life. Cynthia, you talked about giving away too much too soon, right? You've given sex already. Here is what happens. Sex complicates things, because you see, sex is not just a physical thing. I know the media has made us believe that sex is just this physical thing, just just for as long as you've protected yourself, you're good, just jump in and have it. But the truth is that sex is physical, it's emotional, it's spiritual. You become one with this person. That's why it was meant for marriage, because you literally two people become one, right? Dating is about gathering information. It's about evaluating the other person.
Yes.
So now when you're sleeping with them, your judgment is so clouded.
Yeah.
So you're not able to like objectively make a decision. You'll stay with someone you're not meant to stay with.
Yes.
Because you just feel like you're one with them.
Yes.
You understand? So you're bonded with this person. Maybe this person is even abusing you. But you're staying in that relationship.
Yes.
You get?
Yes.
You're staying in that relationship because you just feel huyu nampenda sana, and because you've given so much, you feel wasted.
Yes.
That's why someone says, this man wasted my years.
Yeah.
They wasted me.
Yes.
But what do you mean they wasted you? What? Because you gave away too much.
Yes.
There was this incident in your university the other day where somebody sadly committed suicide. They jumped off, is it the
seventh floor?
Seventh floor.
Yeah.
I understand it's because there was something going on with their boyfriend and they just couldn't see themselves without
life without their boyfriend.
Yes.
So thinking, since I cannot live without this guy, I'd rather kill myself.
Yes, but that's your boyfriend. They're not even your husband. You see, listen, until they stand before God and before, your parents and before witnesses and say, until death do us part, that man is not your husband.
Preach.
This thing of getting so attached to somebody who is not your husband yet until you're killing yourself, I think it's so tragic. When you're dating, have an open mind.
Yes.
You are coming there to evaluate this person. Are they good for me?
Yeah.
Where are they going?
Yeah.
And do I want to go there?
Yeah.
Do I want to go where they're going? You can't just start, cooking for someone, sleeping with somebody, and you have no idea where they're going.
Yes.
You don't know what their intentions are. Have they told you they want to marry you?
Honestly, I don't think people in campus have these conversations. And even if they do, they don't make it really real. Like, I don't think many relationships in campus wanakanalizana. So where do you see this going? Will this lead to marriage? Because most of them in campus are for fun. They're just flings, because after campus the guy goes south, you go north, you rarely meet, plus not having sex while in a relationship in campus these days, unaangaliangwa ni kama
there's something wrong with you.
Abnormal. Yes. Actually, that's what they say. They say there's something wrong with you. What do you mean? How do you keep this man? That is what keeps people together. Actually, yes. It's not even about, do we have a future together? Is this relationship for purpose? Is this relationship for marriage?
So here's the thing. The motives for having sex for a young adult or a young girl is very different from a young man. You understand? So for a young girl, they're having sex with this guy so that it can solidify the relationship.
Yes.
But for a man,
it's just fun.
It's just they have sex for pleasure.
Yes. It's just for fun.
And that's why they easily walk away because it was just pleasure.
Yes.
You understand? So you walk away as a victim, they walk away as a victor. It's a conquest.
I think it's important for ladies to know that the decisions that you make when you're in campus, they can have a big effect in the future. Like it can have a positive effect or negative ripple effects, Like let's say there's STDs, there's HIV, there is an unwanted pregnancy. Because a baby is not an accessory. Like this earring, you'll just throw it today and then you talk up and toy. It's there for life. Like how to cater for this baby, there's looking for jobs. So it's good that you be very careful when making these decisions.
And you're seeing how it's happening, right? Where after you get pregnant, this person who was so in love with you, supposedly in love with you, they walk away without a thought. Without a thought. They tell you either abort, they just walk away. And so you're left with this whole human being that you have to take care of.
For life.
And then they walk away like nothing happened. And they go and they move on with somebody else and they keep it moving. They keep it moving.
Yes.
And it's so heartbreaking. Your mother who is trying their best to keep you in college, to make sure you get an education, you've gotten this kid, you've taken it back to your mother. Now they have to look after your child and then they are also looking after you.
Yes.
Because now you have to complete your education.
Yes, for sure. Patience is a virtue. You don't have to prove a point that you're a wife. You don't have to sleep around. Wash everybody's utensils, wash all their clothes, iron all their clothes. You'll do that for your husband. Just be a student.
And also, we are not saying that you shouldn't date if you feel that you want to.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
God made us to want to be wanted, to want to be loved, to want to love others. So it's a very natural thing to happen, right?
Yes.
But know how to date. Dating does not equal sleeping with somebody.
Yes.
Dating is about, like I said, evaluating and saying, okay, this person has approached me, they want to date me. Okay, who are you? Where are you going?
Yes.
Do I want to go where you're going? What are your values? Do you want marriage? And women, we are very good at this. We are very good at making all these stories in our head.
Yeah.
Somebody has just asked you for a drink, or someone has just asked you for one date, and you already have a wedding dress, a venue. This person, have you even asked them if they want to get married?
Yes.
Have you asked them what they want? You haven't. You have just assumed.
Yes.
So just because somebody wants to date you does not mean that you should assume that they want to marry you.
Okay, yes, it does.
And then the other thing also is about being self-aware. Find out who you are.
Yes.
At 20, 21, 22, you really don't know who you are yet.
Yes.
You don't know what you want yet. So find out who you are, find out where you're going, find out your likes, what you don't like. Put a foundation for yourself and for your life, so that by the time this other person is coming, you're asking, okay, so where are you going? Because I know where I'm going.
Yes.
Me, I know where I'm going.
Yes.
Where are you going?
Yes.
And then you're like, okay, if you're going this way, me, I'm going this way, so we part ways.
Yes.
But not just you come, unajiingiza tu mzima mzima, and you have no idea where this person is going. You have no idea what they want. They are not they just sleep with you. The day they are finished with you, they dump you. Then it's tears. Men are bad. Men are this.
Men are
you know,
trash.
men are this. Man haters.
Yes, and yet you also took part in getting yourself.
You contributed.
Yes, self-awareness. It's very important.
You should be very careful that this person is someone who is making you a better person.
Very true. Anytime you're dating a person, this person is supposed to make you a better woman in terms of physically, emotionally, spiritually. Very important. You know? Anytime you date a person and they make you more miserable, there's no need for that relationship.
There's something wrong there.
There's no need. Why? You'd rather be alone rather than with someone and be miserable. But out here, Judy, they say, I'd rather be with someone and be miserable other than be alone. That's what people say out here. It's supposed to be the opposite. Anytime a man comes into your life, that man should make you a better person. And you also, as the woman, because it's not just for them, you should also make them a better man. They should make a better woman. So it's supposed to be two-way.
Man is supposed to cultivate, bring out the best of something, right?
Yes.
Because that's what God told Adam, cultivate, keep. By cultivate, I mean they're looking at you and they're encouraging you and they're looking at the abilities you have and they want you to become better. They see the potential in you and they're giving you suggestions. Why don't you do this? Why don't you do the ABCD? I think you're very good in this. You know, a man who is making you a better person, not just a man who is thinking about getting you to bed. It's a man who is making you a better person. That's what you want to look for. Because then you'll grow together. But if they are growing but they're making you worse, Mara, they're abusing you all the time, you're just crying. You know, like if you look back from the time your life became miserable.
It's when he came into the picture.
When this man came into the picture, your life just took a turn and you became miserable. You're always wondering where he is. You're in tears all the time. You don't need that in your life.
It's not.
You really don't. It's not worth it.
Of course, there are challenges. No relationship is perfect. No marriage is perfect. But it was not God's intention for you to suffer. God's intention is for you to have a good marriage, have a good relationship. If
you're a man out there listening, your job is not to break ladies' hearts. You should be better than that. You know, you should be, because there's a difference between a man and a boy. You know, a man wants to make their queen better. A man wants to make this lady go forward. Lift up this girl. Encourage her. Push her forward, challenge her, let her become better. Let her say, from the time I met this man, hey, this person has challenged me, I have become better, I have done ABC and D, I didn't even know I could do this, but I have done this, I have pursued this, I have gotten this job. You are challenged because you've met this man. And that's what a man should do.
And I think when we get that, we reciprocate. You know, we want to submit to men who know what they're doing. We want to submit to men who are submitted under God. Because when you're under God now, you know, okay, this is how I should go with this. We don't want to submit to just anyone.
Like a Samsung TV.
Yes.
If something goes wrong with that Samsung TV, you'll take it to the Samsung dealer,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And they'll fix it. So they know what to do with it. And even when you buy that Samsung TV, it comes with a manual.
Yes.
This is how you use it. If you're not supposed to put water and clean it with water, if you decide you're cleaning it with water, something will be very wrong with that TV, right? So you have to follow the manual for that TV. But why do we think it's different for human beings?
Yes.
Because we have a maker. God made us.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And we came with a manual, the Bible.
Yes.
We are supposed to do things, you know, in a certain way. There's a season for everything. And anytime when we try to do things our way, things go wrong. And then now we start, you know, crying, and you're like, oh, why is this happening to me? No, but you decided to do things the wrong way. When you go to campus, that's a season to build yourself. That's a season to know who you are. That's a season to lay down a foundation for your life.
People don't consult God about relationships out here. People think relationships, I like you, okay, oh, yes, okay, fine. They don't take time to pray about relationships, which is
so important.
People pray for jobs, Judy. They pray, God help me.
They'll fast and pray for a job.
Help me get this job. But relationships and that's why so many people get hurt. If only you could have prayed about it. God would have told you, don't
not
go with
this
A,
one.
please go with B. You know, and he knows the future. If he tells you not A, he knows why, because he has seen more.
10 years from now, he has seen 20 years from now.
Yes. Because remember, marriage is for a lifetime. It's not a joke, though. It's forever. You don't just come in and out. So if God tells you, please use route A, route B, follow. People don't pray about marriage. People don't pray about relationships, and they should.
Yule nimependa, tall, dark and handsome. Let's
mimi,
go.
Yes. Mungu asanielewe shida yake.
Kama ni msichana, she has a booty.
Yes. Nice.
She's
nice.
Nice.
Good,
let's go.
Yes.
You know.
And then after they've been hurt, now they come back. God, where are you?
Please help me. And God is so gracious. By the way, God gives us second, third, fourth, fifth chances. However, if you can avoid the pain, if you can avoid the pain of having to raise a child alone, if you can avoid the pain of being heartbroken, feeling that you've been used, if you can avoid the pain of having HIV, if you can avoid the pain of STDs, like if you can avoid that pain, then why go through it?
Yeah, and God can help you avoid this pain.
Yeah.
He can. Just pray about relationships.
Maybe you've been working on yourself. You're self-aware. You've worked on your character. You know, you're kind, you're patient, you have self-control.
Yes.
And then you meet this person. This person has anger issues. They throw things when they're upset. But because you just look at the outside, this person is, looks like they can be a good boyfriend to me. They're handsome. Let me just go with them. Or this lady is beautiful. Let me just go with them. But you are not praying about it.
Yes.
You are not seeking to learn this person. Seek to learn this person. Seek to find out what makes this person angry.
Yes.
How do they behave when they don't get their way?
Yes.
No, those are the things, that's the data you're collecting when you're dating.
Yes.
Right? And because you want to find out, how do they resolve conflict? Do they throw things? Do they do they beat you up?
Yes.
Are they patient? Are they kind? Are they generous?
Yes.
Stingy? Are they some of them are so stingy.
God, yes.
You've met them?
Oh yes, I have. That's why I'm laughing. And Judy had said something important. You had said that marriage is one of the most important decisions one can make.
Yes, apart from knowing Christ, marriage is the most important decision you'll ever make, right? Because you're going to be with this person forever. Why would you not want to do it properly?
Yes.
Why would you not want to take your time? Why are you in a rush?
Yes.
The manufacturer always knows how something they have made is how it's supposed to be used.
Yes.
God made sex. So he made sex, and he has actually stipulated in the Bible how that is supposed to be used. It's supposed to be in the context of marriage. Okay? Yes. And he says, flee. Flee sexual immorality. He doesn't say walk. He doesn't say try to fight it. No.
It says flee.
Flee. So which means that you're supposed to put in place boundaries and say, okay, this is the kind of relationship I want.
Yes.
These are the boundaries I'm putting.
Yes.
If a person comes and they don't respect your boundaries, then they're not for you. Then they're not for you. And it's okay.
Yeah.
Somebody will come along that will respect your boundaries, that will want the same things, that will have the same values as you. I realize that sometimes the background of how this girl grew up doesn't favor her. So maybe they grew up in a broken home.
Yes.
You're coming into this space already so broken. And that's why we are saying start becoming self-aware. You know, you can only know who you are by pursuing your creator. You start acknowledging areas in your life that are broken. You let God deal with those broken areas of your life. If it's insecurities, you let God give you the confidence. You let God deal with the wounds. Maybe you are even abused as a child, you know, so you have this wound. Let God heal that. That's why you're saying you don't go and jump right into a relationship. No. You find out, first of all, you learn to love yourself. And you only learn to love yourself when you love God. Once you love God, God shows you who you are. You learn to love yourself. Once you love yourself, then you are ready to love somebody else. And when you're ready to love somebody else, you have confidence. You're not desperate. Because we also have this thing about women chasing after men. You are chasing and pursuing a man. Men are the hunters. You know, like that's a masculine thing to do. You don't pursue a man. A man is the one that pursues you.
True.
What can you say about that, Cynthia?
I think ladies don't know that they are the prize. I mean, the Bible says, he who finds a wife
finds a good thing.
Not he who finds a husband. The Bible is very clear. He who finds a wife. So you are the prize. There's just this favor that comes after you've married this
He who finds a wife obtains favor.
Oh yeah, and obtains favor from God.
Yes.
You know? So it's you're the prize. So tangu lini ukapata prize ndo anaenda kuchase. It's never like that. You are the prize. You're worth more than diamonds. You're worth more than rubies. Your worth is really high. And once you understand that, you will stop doing some things to prove a point. Any lady that understands, wow, I am the prize, they will not wash utensils anyhow. They will not sleep around anyhow because you know you are the prize. And
sometimes we find women even chasing a man because of their money. So they are using the man. You see this in campus a lot. So you're going out with a married man, he has money, so because he's putting you up in an apartment, he's giving you pocket money, you're buying bags and shoes, and you're living the life. And you feel like, I'm using this person. You understand? But they also know that you're using them, right?
I mean,
so they're also using you.
Yes, you're using each other. But remember, at the end of the day, this man is married. He's already had his life. He has his kids. You as the woman, as the lady, as the young adult, you're the one to lose.
You're the side piece. So at the end of the day, you get to lose. And I think it's about just waiting your turn. We live in a microwave age where we skip processes and we want it and we want it now. You know, I want a good life now. I want to wear certain kinds of clothes now. I want to live this kind of life now. And when you want it now, you are willing to do whatever it takes to get it. There are consequences.
Oh yes. The wives of these men are at home, they're crying because they know that my husband is with another person. The tears that these women cry because they're being hurt. Because of a kasai chicken campus mahali. When it becomes your time now for you to marry, now you wonder, why am I having a hard time?
Because you're sowing seeds now.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and whatever you sow will grow. One day it will grow.
And now you're wondering, why am I not getting pregnant? Why is my marriage not working? Why is it hard for me to keep a relationship? Because there's a family somewhere that cried so much because you messed around, rather you were in a relationship with their father. That's really bad. Imagine you having a relationship with someone's father your age. You know, it's really bad. So it's good that you be patient this season for everything. Just wait for your turn. When your turn comes, under God, I think it's going to be a beautiful thing. Exactly.
Under the sun, there's a time, there's a season for everything. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Have good fun. And that's a time for you to like really live your life and have fun with your friends. Get to know people. If you're dating, get to know that person. Not in the bed, but get to know the individual. Who is this person? Have conversations. and just get to enjoy that journey of dating.
Yes.
So that in case you realize, okay, this person is not the one, mnaachana tu vizuri,
Yes,
you wish them well,
Yes.
walk away,
Yes.
keep moving, and again somebody else will come along.
Yeah.
The reason why we really wanted to do this is so we can just shed some light on some of these things, and you know, what can we do better?
Yes.
Because we can always do something better. We are human beings, we are not perfect, but we can learn, and when you learn, you do better.
Yes.
Yeah. So Cynthia, what can you say as your parting shot?
Maximize the season you're at. Seasons don't last long. Like I said, it's just 4 years. You get done. Like how you in campus, you'll be done. You get a job, and then you proceed. The Bible says that none shall lack his mate. None. As long as you're under the will of God and you're in line with his purpose, you will not lack a mate. So enjoy, maximize the season you're at. If it's your season to date, please do it well. If it's your season to be single, please do it well. If you're in a season of marriage, have the time of your life. There's a time for everything. Don't rush. Trust in God. Pray about relationships, please. When you're in campus, do what took you there.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. So Cynthia, I really enjoyed having this conversation. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being a light in your generation. Goodness.
Yes. It's called purpose. When you've been called, you've been called. Ato pote, when you're happy like Jonah, God brings you back.
Unarudishwa. Yeah.
By fire, by force. So I love it.
So how can people reach you?
To reach me, you can follow me on Instagram at Cynthia Muiru, YouTube, Cynthia Muiru. Just search Cynthia Muiru, you'll find. Please subscribe to my channel. Good content. Subscribe to her channel. Good content, you know. It's good. Really good. So see you on YouTube, see you on Instagram. In case they have any questions about anything, about what we've talked about,
comments below.
Of course, comment down below. Yeah, and give us thumbs up.
So there you have it. I hope that this conversation has blessed you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.
Done.